Before Soho became one of the art and fashion capitals of the world, it was a gritty manufacturing district. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how it transformed. Let's go. My name is Chris Jordan. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in New York City. And today I'm going to be taking you through the transition of one of New York City's most iconic and ever-evolving neighborhoods, Soho, also known as South of Houston. The mid-20th century really tells the story of Soho because during that time, the decline of the manufacturing industry left Soho abandoned. And the city was actually thinking about creating a throughway through Soho that would really change the way we know it today. Soho tells a story of designers, visionary, artists, and I don't feel like it just shapes the neighborhood, but it's honestly the cultural heartbeat of New York City. I think because of these challenges in the mid-20th century, Soho became a symbolization of reinvention, creativity, and all of the things we know it today. And this is where the art movement started to take its turn in the neighborhood. Soho changed from an industrial area to a place where creatives can express themselves, from artists to fashion designers, and it forever changed the creative landscape of New York City. But that transformation was not easy. During the 60s and 70s, those same exact buildings that we even see today, but we'll get into it, that was abandoned, that was used as factories during the industrial time, was the perfect space for artists, painters, sculptures, things like that. They were all drawn to the natural light and the high ceiling. Now, fast forward to today, Soho has become a hot spot for fashion lovers. It have brands like Celine, Balenciaga, to small boutiques. If fashion is something you into, Soho is the place to be. One of my favorite things about Soho is the nostalgia. In a time where every month we're seeing a new development building being built in New York City, you don't see that in Soho. You still see the cast iron buildings that was here during the industrial age. Even when they do get new developments, they do a great job of not making a new development stand out, where it's almost like, we see some of these high-rise luxury that they're trying to make it look futuristic. The new developments in Soho look like it belongs here, and that is like key, and I think it keeps the nostalgia. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I'm glad they're doing that, and I hope they continue to do that. Tying it all together, those same cast iron buildings that were once factories and then got changed to live workspace for artists. Later, developers changed those into what we call lofts. So those high ceilings, them soaring ceilings that the artists love, and the large windows and the open layout is now places where people live. And the Soho real estate market is very, very competitive because of all the things we just spoke about, right? It gives you a chance to be a part of New York City's history, and you get the energy and the feel of just being in one of New York City's most creative neighborhoods. So that means the demand is high, and unfortunately, the supply does not match the demand. It's different reasons because of that. Well, we have some zoning things, some things just can't be residential. So because of that, basic economics, right? Supply and demand. When supply is low and demand is high, price is high. So when it comes to Soho real estate, you'll probably find a condo in the 3 to 5 million range. And then you can find, I've seen some full floor penthouses that's in the 8 million range. So it's not cheap to experience the energy here and the history here, but been in New York City and you ever visit, definitely add Soho to the list. Because Soho, it's hard to explain, but the energy is just unmatched. Now, today it's a little bit more because the Knicks won. And in New York City, when the Knicks win, the energy, the air just smells different, food tastes different, but Soho always gives you great energy. I think it's just the vibe, the stores, the food. It's just I would definitely recommend adding it to the place to be. Right, now, to wrap this up, I wanted to do this video for a multitude of reasons. The first reason is it's spring, it's summer. It's spring, summer's approaching in New York City, and I think during this time, New York City is the best place to be on the world. Now, I already think it's the greatest city, but I am biased. But the city's alive, the city's well, so I thought let's step outside, let's just show the neighborhood, let's explain the neighborhood, let's explain the history. I hope I did that in a clear and concise way, right? That coupled with Jalen Brunson and the Knicks just having the city have great energy. Today was a great day to do it. But the most important reason I wanted to do it is because I have people I speak to about New York City real estate that don't live in New York City, not from New York City. And sometimes they can't wrap their mind around the prices of New York City real estate, right? And they come from great cities, Chicago, Florida, whatever. They just can't understand it. So these are the conversations I have with them. I try to explain to them the reasoning and the supply, the demand, and things of that nature. So I hope I was able to do that for you guys today, not to, convince anybody, because New York City is not for everybody, just to get a better understanding. So this definitely won't be the only neighborhood I'm gonna do. We're definitely gonna come back with more neighborhoods. If you got a neighborhood you'd like to learn about or like to see, just comment it below, and I'll definitely get that done for you. We also gonna post some tours, some apartments. So if all those things are things that interest you, subscribe. If not, and you got this far, I just appreciate you giving me your time today. And again, my name is Chris Jordan. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in New York City, and this was south of Houston.